Hi beautiful people, we are back with another tutorial, and this time around we're making a poncho. I don't know how to to pronounce it, but I think it's a poncho or a pancho. Anyways, I'm using the polystyrene recycles. It's 60 grams. I'll also be using a 4.0 millimeter hook, and yeah, so I want to show you how I'm taking the measurements, because on the last video the measurement parts have been, the comments were about that, so I want to make sure this time around I'm well understood and letting you guys know how you take your measurements for the poncho. So the first measurement you're going to take from here on this part of the shoulder to this another end of your shoulder. To this other end of your shoulder, of which mine is 17, and then the other part is from here till like wherever you want the poncho to end on this side. You get me? I want mine to be a little bit longer, so I will go until I am like, let me say, 35 is a little bit too long. I will go to 34. Not 35. Yeah, I want it to be long. 35 is good. So first from here to here, and then how much you want it to be longer. So mine will be 35 inches. That's for my top. About the width, mine I want it to be like 12 here. So that's how I'm gonna make it long, 12 inches. So yeah, now let's get into it. So guys, we're making a poncho, and this is what I have. This is one side. I already have both sides, and this is how they look. This is the first one. As you can see on this side, there's no like increases, but we have increases on this side. It's for a reason. And as I've told you, I have both of my sides. And in this tutorial, I'll just be using a sample. I'll be making a sample, and I will let you know what it is, because it's quite simple. And also I made it outside and I didn't have the time to do the tutorial. So I'll make a sample of the tutorial and do both sides for you, and then later we can crochet together to make our beautiful poncho. So we were using this yarn. I was using this yarn, and this is what remained. So let's get right into it. So we first make a slip stitch. I think you know how to make a slip stitch. If you don't know, let me just do it for you. And that's how we make a slip stitch. And then insert your hook. Slip knot, sorry, not a slip stitch. Slip knot, guys. Anyways, we've made our slip knot, and now this is the real piece, and I'm just gonna make a sample piece because this project is super easy. And on my real piece, on my starting chain, I made 120 chains. Make them loose too, so I'm just gonna make like 20 on my sample stitch, but on the real stitch on your project, go ahead and make 120 if you want a long poncho that goes all the way here. All right, if you want to make it smaller too, just try and make it to 100 or 90, or make it 100. Okay, so I went ahead on my sample chain, on my sample piece, I made 20. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, now you're going to count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on your 7th chain you're going to make a treble crochet. That is good. How do you make a treble crochet? You're going to yarn over once and then yarn over twice, and on your 7th, insert, pull through, pull, yarn over 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3. That's how you make a treble crochet. Chain 1, go ahead and skip 1, And you see how I've done it? That is 1, 2. After skipping 1 on my next chain, you're going to make to insert, pull through, and then pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3, chain 1 again, 1, 2, yarn over 2 times, skip 1 on your next chain, insert, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3. That's how you're gonna make this project until your very last chain, skip 1 on your very next one, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3. All right, chain 1, yarn over 2 times, skip 1, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3, chain 1. Okay, skip 1. Remember, this is just a sample because this project is so easy. I didn't have to like use my real sample. I just made them and then I was like, okay, let me make a tutorial for them. It's quite easy and quite simple, you know. So you're supposed to have like uneven numbers. I don't know why mine, I still have this one, but it's okay. I can just reduce it to that. Pull through 1, yarn over 2 times on the same. Now, this is the last chain, and on the same chain you're going to make an increase. That's why I've told you on my very real piece, on one of the sides we are increasing. You see, this is not increased, but on this one side over here I made increases throughout this piece. So this is what I'm trying to make right now. I'm going to increase on my very last chain, which I'm going to make an extra treble crochet. All right, that's how this one looks like here. You see, I made an increase here, and I'm going to make the same on this side only, not on the other side. On one side you're going to make an increase, only on one side. Keep that on your mind, and then go ahead and chain 1, 2, 3, 4, turn around on the increasing side. All right, you're going to make an increase here. That is 1, you get that? I made an increase there, and then I'm going to chain 1 and make another treble crochet right on the increase. You see this one here? Yes, right there. You're going to do that. Over here, if you really want a big increase, you can even make 2 here on the very first chain. Just make 2, because that's what I even made on my 1, 2, 3, on my very fourth row. Let me do that, by the way, because I don't want to confuse you. Let's just do that. So for making an increase on the second row, go ahead and make another treble crochet on the very same, you see, chain 1, and on our next treble crochet on top of it, go ahead and make your treble crochet, chain 1. You're going to do 1 double crochet on top of the other double crochets for the rest of the row. Again, don't forget, chain 1, skip 1 on the next. After yarning over 2 times, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3, chain 1, skip 1, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3, just like that until the end of the row. Okay guys, until the very end of the row. On this row we are not increasing, we are not decreasing. On this side of the row, that is, you see, we are on the good side of the row, so no increases, no nothing. And here you're going to skip 1, and then on the very next chain you're going to make your treble crochet. You see how it looks? It's increasing on this side, and on the other side, chain 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and then go ahead on this one, increase 1, okay, because it's the increase row, 5, and then chain again, 1, 2, put through 3, chain 1. I'm going to go until the end of the row, all right, just to show you what I did again, and then you just keep doing that for the rest of the project. All right, my crochet lovers. Okay, just like that. Don't do too much, don't do. Also, you can increase. I used the 3.0 millimeter hook because I'm just making a sample, but you please use a 4 millimeter hook for this project, okay? And then chain 1. You see we are on this part. You see we made a treble crochet on top of this one, and here we're going to make a treble crochet on top of the first increased treble crochet, chain 1, okay? And on the very last part we're going to make 2. Very last one, make 2 treble crochets. You see that? I made 2 double crochet on the first row as an increase. I did the same on my second row, chain 4, and then, you know, make 2 increases, which is 2 double crochets, a treble crochet, sorry, chain 1, and then continue with the process. And that's what I've done also here on this first one, because this is the last one, right? On the first one I made like a treble crochet as usual, and then I chained 1 and then increased here. So on my next row I'm gonna chain 4 again, okay? And when you turn around, you're going to make 2 on this very first space. Go ahead and make 2, okay? 2 treble crochet, chain 1, and then on this second go ahead and make 1. I don't know if you understand, guys, but I hope you get me. Chain 1 again and make another double treble crochet. That's it for this project. This part will keep on increasing, and this part over here is just normal, just like over here and here. This is just a sample. I made 20 chains, but on your very, you know, your beautiful piece, because we want it bigger, not a sample one, go ahead and make 120 chains, okay? Now that I have my 2 parts, after being done with showing you how you make these 2 beautiful parts, we're going to go ahead and make our poncho. Now let's crochet them together and make our beautiful poncho. So guys, after you're done making your 2 beautiful pieces of the poncho, for me, I went ahead and made 11 rows of the real project, the real pieces. I went ahead and made 11 rows, and also make sure you increase on the side, you know, that's all. And now we've put together the part. I've not yet put them together, but I've just put them side by side. This is the increased side of my poncho, and this one is the normal side where I did not increase or I did not decrease, okay? Now on this longer part, which is of the increased side, I want it to be on my hand side. You know, if you're making a poncho, this one will be on this, it will lay on this part. So on this part where I did not increase, I'm going to crochet them together, all right, over here, and then I will measure where I want my neck to be if it's somewhere here, and then I'll also crochet this other part together. Do you get me? Do you get me? So we're going to go ahead on the very good side where there's no increase, there's no decrease. I want you to go ahead and crochet it together, which is this side, okay? This side, the good side, this one. You're going to crochet them together, and that's what I did. Oh my goodness, I'll just use this one, okay, because this one is still stuck with the experimental part, okay? And putting them together, as we all know, it's quite easy, very simple. And you're going to make single crochets, and you're going to make 4 on each space like this. Just go ahead and make like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like that. Very simple, guys. And then on the next one too, go ahead and make 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead on this space to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, go ahead and make 4, 4, 4, 4 in each space. Just make 4 single crochets until you're on top over here, and then we will measure our next side, and then we will go ahead and make also we're going to crochet together the 2 pieces with using the single crochet from there to at the end of the row. So guys, when you do the single crochets, 4 single crochets in each of these spaces, you're going to get, you know, once you're done, this is how it's going to look like. And let's see on the good side how it will be looking like. You see, this is how it's going to look like on this good side. This part is fixed. So now let's go back to our bad side still. Now we want to make our neck place, which is I want it to be flippy, if you understand. I don't know, I don't really have I have measurements. Last time I took some measurements, but wherever you want your neck to be like, just get that space and make sure you have the same amount of spaces. Okay, over here, like for example, you know, make sure you have the same amount of spaces. Oh, I'm hungry. Anyways, for me, I think I'll do it until here, and then on all these sides I'll go ahead and make single crochets, but I'll show you. Okay, pause. So guys, I did count 28 spaces from here, and we're going to crochet together this whole part from here to here. Remember, this is the good side, and then count from here to here any spaces you want, however long you want the neck to be. You want it to be slanted, you want it to be literally perfect to your neck, wherever you want it. And for me, I did count 28 spaces. I mean space. Yes, spaces. Yes, of course. Spaces. And I make a slip knot. And then on the 29th space, I went ahead and fix the yarn like that. Come on, yes. And we're going to make single crochets now. We have to do 2 single crochets in each space, 2. Okay, make them loose. Okay, make them loose. You don't want your top to be uneven, or some parts are tight, some parts are not tight. So make them loose. 2 single crochets until the end of the row, which will be the end of this project, by the way. Also, I'll put on this thing, this poncho, and then you'll see how it looks. Right now it looks like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, or it can be confusing with this thing, especially the way I've decided to make the tutorial using the sample, and then, you know, it can be a little bit confusing, but I hope you really get what I am trying to tell you. in each space, just go ahead and make 2 single crochet, and I will see you at the end of the row.